Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Ashley Katz.
Hello, good evening. I'm Bob Clausen. We have just learned the state's request for a federal disaster declaration has been approved by President Trump. It will give the state more money to fight the coronavirus.
And the money should be well spent. It is much needed. Right now, the health department says there are 704 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Arkansas. No new deaths were reported today. There are still 12 total. We also learned that one of those cases was an LRPD officer. The department says that officer self-quarantined over a week ago after being exposed to the virus.
That's right. There was a lot of talk about a number of different topics at today's press conference with Governor Hutchinson. Jay Burr was at the state capitol for that. Jay, fill us in.
Yeah, good evening, guys. Yeah, like you said, the testing is one of the big hot topics as it has been across the country here in the past couple of weeks. Now, Arkansas facing some of the same issues that they're seeing with the PPE, and that is the supply chain of supplies in order to process some of those tests. Many of the reagents for processing those tests coming in on a day-to-day basis for places like UMS and like PPE. Arkansas is competing with a lot of others for those supplies. Now the numbers, they look like this. In the past 24 hours, UMS has processed 62 tests, the Department of Health 144, and commercial labs 452. Officials say even though there is prioritization with those tests for the elderly, healthcare workers, nursing homes, and those with underlying conditions, they still feel they have a grasp on the situation in the state, but they would gladly welcome more testing.
If we had the ability to do more tests, we would broaden the indications for doing the test.
Although we might miss cases of people walking out there with no symptoms or mild symptoms, we're not missing hospitalizations. When people come in with symptoms, they do get tested, and what we're seeing there mirrors what we're seeing in our cases as well.
Well, some good news on the PPE front for Arkansas as the first shipment that Arkansas has purchased on its own has arrived just today. Now, those supplies are being housed with the federal stockpile and will be distributed to all areas of Arkansas. And officials say this should last the state about 30 days. Now, the state's procurement team is not done finding PPE just yet.
We have additional production time that we have procured to continue to produce personal protective equipment. So once we have those supplies in on the 12th, I think we'll be in a good position going forward. I'll just go ahead and make an appeal. If anybody has resources that they could divert to help us with transporting personal protective equipment from overseas into the United States, that's the #1 thing that we could use right now.
So if anybody has a big plane out there, the state could certainly use it. Now, UAMS has also started to set up a mobile testing unit. In fact, they took it out just yesterday down to Helena, where they screened 147 people, actually tested 30. None of those results have come back, though, just as of yet. Live from the state capitol, Jay Burr, KARK 4 News.